how your boredom can actually give you success. Imagine you're in a room with just your phone and a book. You're more likely to reach for your phone because it's more stimulating and comfortable. You might feel uneasy trying to read the book. This preference for the phone over the book is because the phone offers more immediate pleasure, and we become accustomed to seeking instant gratification, particularly through addictive social media. Think about how often you've lost track of time scrolling through YouTube or TikTok. There's a reason why even the CEOs of social media companies are cautious about their own kids using these addictive apps. Over the years, you've trained yourself to rely on your phone for entertainment, constantly seeking that dopamine rush from scrolling through Instagram. So, naturally, when given the choice between the phone and the book, you'd opt for the phone. Now, picture yourself in that same room, but this time, the only thing available is a book. Suddenly, your most engaging option has vanished, leaving you to choose between reading or meditating silently for the next 8 hours. An impossible feat for most of us. In this scenario, the once uncomfortable prospect of reading or tackling that postponed assignment becomes far more appealing. Even if you initially resist, the alternative of sitting idly in boredom eventually nudges you towards action. It's not about finding it fun necessarily, but rather finding it more enjoyable than the other options available, and that's the key. So, what does this mean? If the most stimulating thing is your phone, you'll want to use it. I kept scrolling through YouTube, even though it didn't really make me happy. My friends were busy and they didn't have any work to do, so I went for quick fixes, like watching videos and playing games. Even though they didn't bring me real joy, my brain thought that they were the most fun things to do. So, I kept at it. Last year, I reduced my mindless scrolling by practicing meditation. I suggest that all of you give it a try too. Be part of the few guys who are watching this video and will make real changes in their lives. By meditating for just 3 minutes daily over the next month, you'll notice a big difference in your ability to focus and avoid mindless scrolling. And if you think making meditation a daily habit is really tough and you can't do it, I highly suggest you to watch this video. If not the whole video, go exactly to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, where I've shared a cheat formula to make productive habits part of your daily life, just like brushing your teeth. Coming back to the point, I also uninstalled some games and software that didn't truly bring me joy. Our lives are already too busy, so cutting out unnecessary stimulation is beneficial. By prioritizing more challenging tasks as more enjoyable, it became easier to tackle. With fewer stimulating activities in my life, work became more appealing. This shift occurred because enjoyment is relative. Tasks like reading became fun compared to less appealing alternatives. A few months back, when my PS5 LED TV got damaged, I loved writing daily newsletters for my clients and students. I almost wrote it for 15 days straight. It was in my free time that I dedicated to playing the latest games almost every day. And this was due to being bored because the games were not available to play. This means that the task or activity itself hasn't become more enjoyable or exciting. Instead, it's just easier to persuade yourself to do it because there are fewer or more appealing alternatives available. So, are we all going to permanently ditch every distraction from YouTube to TikTok? For most of us, including myself, the answer is no. I've slowly reduced my social media usage, as completely quitting all platforms at once isn't practical. Some distractions are simpler to let go of than others. Personally, I found it easier to quit video games than YouTube and X. Despite the instant gratification, there's content I genuinely enjoy. But we still must avoid wasting hours on instant gratification. No one is productive all the time, even if you can't tackle the toughest of tasks. Completing smaller ones instead of scrolling can build momentum. Simply make a list of tasks, including easy ones like making your bed. This momentum helps you tackle harder and harder work. I don't say this much, but for the last time, we are really close to 1,000 subs if you can join in. Thank you.